The first part of the setup involves laying on the bench in the right position. As you lay on the bench, the bar should be approximately in line with your forehead. If you are too far behind the barbell, when you press up, there is an increased chance of hitting the racks. If you are too away from the barbell, this can make it difficult to unrack. The next step is to set your back arch. This can be done by driving your upper back into the bench pad, coupled with keeping your chest high. It is important to keep a high chest at all times, as this is what helps maintain the back arch. If you drop your chest, you will find you will lose your arch and upper back tightness. The position of your feet is usually set while setting your back arch. You will want to aim to bring your feet under your body like you were trying to bring them under your hips. Keeping your feet under your body can help create a bigger lower back arch, upper back tightness, and may allow for greater leg drive. In terms of foot width, this is up to the individual. Some people prefer having their feet wide, whereas others prefer narrow. You will also want to maintain flat feet at all times. Avoid shuffling and moving your feet after they have been set. The width of your grip should have your hands approximately in line or slightly out from your elbows. At the bottom position, your forearms should be either straight over your elbows or angled slightly outward. Having a grip wider than this will reduce the range of motion, however, the trade-off being a reduction of force being applied to the barbell. When gripping the barbell, it should be placed in the lower part of the palm so the bar is stacked approximately on top of the wrist. Holding the barbell too high in the hands towards the fingers will result in the barbell being too far behind the wrist joint. This can cause the wrist to be in a bent back position, which can sometimes lead to wrist pain. Now you have unracked the barbell, it's time to set up to do your first repetition. During the setup, there are 3 cues to be done prior to bringing the barbell to your chest. The first cue is leg drive. This is done by driving your upper back into the bench pad by pushing your feet hard into the floor. Some people make the mistake of only driving the feet into the floor without driving the upper back into the bench. The point of using the legs is to drive the upper back into the bench. This will help increase your back arch and increase upper back tightness. The next cue is to take a big breath into your stomach and brace your abdominals. The last cue is pinching the shoulder blades into the bench pad, kind of like you're trying to squeeze a pencil between your shoulder blades. Once these 3 cues have been complete, you are now ready to bring the barbell down to your chest. As you are bringing the barbell down, you want to actively bring your chest to the bar and continue driving your feet into the floor. This will help maintain upper back tightness and arch. The bar should be brought to the highest point of the torso, which is roughly under the nipple line. For people with a large arch, they will generally need to bring the bar a little lower towards the top of their abdomen. The barbell should come in contact with your body, but it should be a very light touch, as if you're trying to touch your shirt with the bar. The barbell should not sink into the chest. Lastly, the elbows should remain somewhat tucked, so they are either in line or slightly in front of the barbell during the bottom position. The next step is to press the barbell back up. As soon as you press up, you will want to aim to press the barbell backward towards your shoulders. This will give the appearance of a diagonal bar path. Avoid pressing in a straight up and down line. This will result in having the barbell too far away from the shoulder joints, which will make the lift harder to complete. During the press, you will want to reapply your leg drive. This can make the lift feel a little easier, as some of the force generated from the legs can help propel the barbell upward. Lastly, be sure to maintain a high chest position at all times and do not breathe out as you're pressing the barbell upwards. Both of these errors can lead to the chest sinking and shoulders rounding, which can decrease the efficiency of the movement. Once you reach the top of the movement, take your time to reset and reapply the steps during the setup, these being leg drive, breathing and bracing, and retracting your shoulders. Do not rush the setup. Having a poor or rushed setup can negatively affect the entire repetition.